Hi everybody, and happy Thursday evening to you. It's Miss Judy with Art Outside the Box. So we're almost to March. Lots of good things happening in March. Number one, we switch back the time so the days are longer. I love that. Number two, things start to thaw out a little bit. And number three, it's National Reading Month, and that's a month we love here at the library. So in honor of that, our project today is going to be something that you use when you have a book. I have a book here. Oh, look, it's Laura Kemp's book. She's our local author. I need a bookmark. Perfect way to not bend the pages in your book, keep everything nice and clean and neat for the next person. And you can kind of personalize these as far as color choices, design, etc. So they're quick and easy. I made 2 of them already, and I'm going to show you how to put one of these together. Stick with me. All right, you don't need too many things for this project. That's what I like about it. So I don't know about you, but you may be able to, we've got a lot of scrap paper here around the library. So I found some kind of coordinating colors. You could also use magazine pages, plain paper. You can do a drawing if you want to on your paper and put that behind. But for this one, I've got some red cardstock and I've got some paisley paper. I have a hole punch. I've got a little craft knife. Be careful with these if you're going to use this. You don't have to. You can cut these things out by hand, but this gives you a nice, neat edge. I've got a glue stick, scissors, and some yarn. Real simple, guys. All you're going to do is measure your paper. This is about 5.5 inches wide, and it's approximately 8.5 inches long. So I'm going to take this and very carefully, I'm going to fold it in half, and then it's always good to start in the middle and go outward with your crease. And then we have one of these bone folders that we use for some projects, so I'm going to take that and make sure I have a real good crease here. Then I'll open it up, and with my color coordinating paper, I'm going to put some glue on the back of this, making sure to kind of get my edges and corners, and put that about in the center here. All right, so this is the side that has my paper. This is my plain side. I'm going to flip this over, and here is where I'm going to cut my design. Since my paper has paisleys, I think what I'll do is attempt to cut out a paisley design. And I'm just gonna freehand this. I'm not gonna draw it out or anything. But we'll just try and do a couple of little paisleys. We'll see how they come out. So I've got to push down pretty hard here to cut through this paper. This is cardstock. There's one, see if that'll punch out. And we'll try another one here. It's a little easier to cut a straight line with this than it is a circle. A little turn. There's another one. And I think we'll do one more. We'll do a bigger one down here. I'm going to use my Sharpie marker to kind of fill in. All right. Now you'll see what I have, and I can leave it like that, or if I want to, I can add a couple little lines, little curved lines, which I think I'll do. Hi there. We've got some visitors in today. All right, and we'll do one more line down here. Okay, so my next step is going to be to glue this down. And you want to go to the inside of your marker here. Just use your glue stick. Hi. I've got somebody watching me. All right, we've got a little glue that kind of smeared on here, but that's okay because it will dry clear. Okay, I think I want to accent this a little bit, so I'm going to take my Sharpie marker and just kind of draw around my paisleys. And I'll put some dots around here. This will just make things stand out a little bit more for me. Do the same on this one. These are really fun to make, and you can use all kinds of different color combinations. You could even put pictures of your friends and do it kind of like a picture frame. We'll do one more here. All right, I think that's good to go. So the last thing I'm going to do is, whoops, I have to wash my hands when I'm done with this. I'm covered in Sharpie. I'm going to put a tassel on the top. Well, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to round these corners a little bit. So just cut that corner right off. I think I'll like that better with the design of the paisleys. All right, and then we'll use the hole punch. Get that as centered as you can. And then I'm just going to cut some yarn to make a tassel, and we will be all set. So, oh, I think I'll do it this way. No, actually I'm not. That yarn is too kind of curled up, so I'll just get some out from here. All right, I'm probably going to have this maybe about 6 or 7 inches long, and I'll just go about 6 times back and forth here. That should be good. And cut this off. And then I'll have to cut these loops at the end. I think you can see what I'm doing here. All right, and then we're going to thread this through the hole that we punched. This can be a little bit tricky to get all that yarn through that little hole, but just kind of bunch it up. And there we go. Almost. Okay. So now what I want to do is pull the long ends right through this loop. It's a little bit tricky. Takes a little patience. And pull that tight. All right, and there you go. There's your bookmark, all finished. Thanks for being with me tonight, everyone. I always like Thursday nights and having you here along with me to use your imagination, creativity, and hopefully come up with some things that you like to do. So I had a good time with these bookmarks, and I think I will take one home tonight with my book, and I hope you make one and do the same. They also make great gifts for your friends and your relatives, so keep that in mind. Take care, and I'll see you next week. Have a good weekend. Bye.